Taking inputs from Bengal. In fact, this is about West Bengal police versus ED. The ED sources have now shared exclusive information with CNN News 18 with regards to Sheikh Shahjahan's arrest. The High Court, they are saying, had asked the West Bengal police to arrest Sheikh Shahjahan, and today he has been arrested by West Bengal police, and that it is evident that he was in touch with the police. The court had ordered a stay on Sheikh Shahjahan's arrest in one case, but there were other cases in which the Bengal police could have arrested him, but they did not. The question now that the Enforcement Directorate is posing is, why has Sheikh Shahjahan been arrested today? Why wasn't this arrest done earlier? For more details, let's quickly go across to Anshul, who's bringing us this information. Anshul, remember, the Bengal police has been very quick, and not just the Bengal police, but even TMC leaders like Abhishek Banerjee have said that there were legal ramifications to his arrest, and there were hurdles, which is why he was not being able to get arrested. But having said that, how the Bengal police always latched on to the Enforcement Directorate to sort of camouflage why Sheikh Shahjahan was not arrested so far?
Well, definitely there is a big controversy going on between the West Bengal police and the Enforcement Directorate. This morning in the press conference that was done by the West Bengal police, they had raised question that there was a stay that was granted by the court, and hence the West Bengal police could not go ahead and arrest Sheikh Shahjahan, whereas there was no stay for the Enforcement Directorate to go ahead and arrest him. Why didn't the Enforcement Directorate arrest him now? To this, what sources within the ED have told CNN News 18 at this point in time is that when they went to question Sheikh Shahjahan at his residence, they had credible information that there is a huge stash of cash and there is a huge stash of black money that could be stacked at his house, and that is the reason why Sheikh Shahjahan went ahead and attacked the ED officials. Post at the manner in which the investigations were done by the West Bengal police, that is also a very big question mark. Also, the Enforcement Directorate has said that there should be a parallel investigation that should happen, that who within the administration was actually trying to shield Sheikh Shahjahan, and in fact helped him to do away with the money and weapons that were stashed at his house as well. Now, what sources within the Enforcement Directorate are telling us that they will be keeping a very close eye on the investigation that is being carried out by the West Bengal police. Also, the manner in which the West Bengal police has gone ahead and registered several FIRs against Sheikh Shahjahan, this seems to be a tactic by the West Bengal administration to keep Sheikh Shahjahan away from the hands of central agencies like ED and CBI, because remember, once the police custody is granted for one case, there is a limit of 14 days for the accused to be granted a police custody, and until and unless that accused is sent to judicial custody, the Enforcement Directorate cannot go ahead and ask for their custody to be handed over to them. So yes, this is what the ED is suspecting at this point in time, and that is the reason why they say that they will be keeping a very close eye on this entire investigation, and they will also make sure that as soon as Sheikh Shahjahan is sent to judicial custody, they will try to take him under their custody, because they need to question him on the PDS scam, and not only on the PDS scam but also on the land grabbing accusations that the Enforcement Directorate is looking at this point in time. So yes, there are several things that the Enforcement Directorate needs to question Sheikh Shahjahan about. Now, since he has been arrested by the Bengal police, they will now keep a close eye on how the Bengal police will go ahead with this investigation, and not only with this investigation, as to how quickly can Sheikh Shahjahan be sent to judicial custody. Post that, Enforcement Directorate could move the courts and ask for his custody to be taken by the Enforcement Directorate themselves.
Absolutely, that's a very interesting point that you're making, that the ED can only gain access to Sheikh Shahjahan once Sheikh Shahjahan is granted judicial custody. Having said that, do take our viewers through what are the charges that he's been arrested under at the moment, because remember, Sheikh Shahjahan is someone who's been facing a host of charges. It's not just molestation of women.
Well, yes, if you see the manner in which the investigation was being done by the West Bengal police, the initial charge, there were several cases that were filed against him, and in some of the cases his name was also not registered by the West Bengal police. That is another accusation that is being put forth. Now, today in the case that he has been registered, he has been arrested for attacking ED officials, or being the mastermind for that attack that happened on ED officials on February 5th, when a team of Enforcement Directorate actually tried to reach his residence to carry out a raid or search operation, because the ED had specific information that there could be a huge stash of illegal weapons and black money that could be stocked up at his house. This was the credible information that the salutes of Enforcement Directorate had, and that is the reason why they decided to go ahead and carry out a raid at his residence. But the manner in which these attacks happened, the Enforcement Directorate went ahead and registered an FIR in this entire matter to the West Bengal police, and it is in that case today that we are seeing that Sheikh Shah Jahan has been taken into custody by the West Bengal police, and a 10-day police custody has also been granted by the West Bengal courts as well. So yes, there are other cases in which Sheikh Shah Jahan's name has come up, be it in the money laundering case or molestation against several women where the names have come up. We have seen over the past 50 to 55 days as to how this entire controversy was brewing continuously, where the leaders from the Bharatiya Janata Party were actually trying to reach on ground. In fact, the top officers of the West Bengal police also reached on the ground, open camps for encouraging women to actually come out and talk about their complaints. So yes, this controversy has been going on. We are expecting that some sort of action might be taken by the West Bengal police, but yes, at this point the Enforcement Directorate is also looking at the proceedings very, very closely.
Absolutely. We'll have to wait and watch how the law enforcement in fact proceeds as far as charges those charges against Sheikh Shah Jahan with regards to molesting women is concerned. But in fact, I'm going to dive deeper with you, Anshul, as far as the PDS scam case is concerned. But at the moment, let's also listen to the political reactions that have come in before we take this conversation forward.
शेख शाहजहां की आज की अरेस्ट के बाद यह सबूत होता है कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस सरकार इनको राजधर्म पालन करना आता है। जिस तरीके से ये जीरो टॉलरेंस टू करप्शन से मुंह पे नहीं बोलता है, काम में करके भी दिखाती है। हमारा चीफ मिनिस्टर बहुत पहले कह चुकी है कि जो आम आदमी के खिलाफ कुछ करेगा उसको कोई रिहा नहीं किया जाएगा।
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की लगातार आंदोलन की वजह से ये सरकार बाध्य हुई शेख शाहजहां को गिरफ्तार करने के लिए। पहले से तो ये सरकार डिनायल मोड में था, एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं कर रहा था कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ है। तो मैंने पहले से ही बोला था कि सरकार को बाध्य करेंगे, घुटने पे ले आएंगे कि शेख शाहजहां को गिरफ्तार करने के लिए ये बाध्य हो जाएगी।
Sheikh Shah Jahan has been arrested. We welcome the steps of state police. You see, our leader Abhishek Banerjee earlier pointed out that due to some parts of order from Honorable High Court, state police has been restrained from taking any action.
इसलिए ये अरेस्ट नहीं है, ये म्यूचुअल एडजस्टमेंट है। जितना टाइम तक सेंट्रल एजेंसी इसको हिरासत में नहीं लेगा, उतना टाइम तक वहां का पीड़ित जनता को न्याय नहीं मिलेगा।
Not in this case. In this case, the complaint did not pertain to 354 at all.
Any sexual assault case against Shah Jahan, sir, till now?
There have been many cases. I don't remember exact nitty-gritties of all the cases. There have been many cases after 7th, 8th or 9th February.
What are your
But like I said, let me reiterate, all those cases which have been registered since 8th or 9th February, they pertain to incidents which had taken place 2 or 3 years back. And investigating them, gathering evidence, marshalling evidence takes time, takes a reasonable amount of time, particularly in terms of cases which had happened 2 years back. But this was a case, in the case in which he has been forwarded, it took place, as you all know, on 5th January during the course of a ED raid.